Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect. Let's go back to Noveria, where we last left off, and go talk to Gianna Porcini, the undercover officer for the investigative board of Noveria, and quote-unquote secretary of Administrator Annalise. Now that we got Laura Keane to testify. I still don't know what he would have done otherwise with his evidence, because why would you just keep it? That sounds really strange.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keane has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keane, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
More Paragon points. And a level up. Okay, well, this is a tough choice. It's basically a choice between shotguns, which I really would like to increase, and Spectre training, which is good all around. Also, I saw that I have barrier specialization, which increases barrier strength and duration by 25%, and barrier region for more. And also adrenaline burst specialization, which reduces the recharge time on adrenaline burst by 25%. But it's interesting that barrier specialization increases the strength and duration, so the more barrier I have, the more of an effect the specialization has. Whereas adrenaline burst recharge time, the more adrenaline bursts I have, where is it? Here it's assault training, I think. Yeah. So the more I have, the less of an effect this has. So I would like to get barrier up quite a bit. But it's very far away, so yeah, I'll just go with Spectre training right now. My shotguns are pretty good right now as it is, so yeah, I'm good. And more Singularity for Liara, and more Turin Agent for Garrus. Okay, pretty cool. So, what is going on in Annalise's office right now? Can we snoop around? Maybe. Because there is a wall safe. Rail extension 4. Programs 4. That's not great. But we got some credits and some experience, so that's good.
Corporations here hire their own private security forces. It makes it easier for them to break the laws that way.
So that's nice. Got quite a bit of money out of this whole thing. Let's see if the big stupid jellyfish here has anything else to sell of worth. I doubt it, but we'll see.
How may this one assist?
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
Yeah, still Titan 4. Nothing much else.
How may this one... Of course.
Let's see upgrades. Yeah, the combat scanner is pretty interesting, but nah. Kinetic buffer 6, that's pretty good too, but nah. Not for that price.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
I know, right? So we have the pass, and we could go to Peak 15. We're definitely not going to do that. Instead, let's just go back to Normandy and go explore some more. We're actually quite low on quests to do in the galaxy either right now. So I am just going to do the ones that we still have to do. I think that's like, yeah, 2.
Commander, I'm glad you stopped to talk. I wanted to tell you how unfortunate it was that Analea-sama was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Rest assured, I bear you no ill will.
Unfortunate? He was a criminal, Captain.
The Executive Board is not concerned with galactic law, Commander. That's why this planet was settled, after all. As far as they are concerned, Analea-sama went too far. On Noveria, you may do what you wish, so long as you do not disturb public order. I only request that you limit the number of disturbances you provoke. I would consider it a favor.
I don't intend to make life difficult for anyone.
I appreciate that, Commander. If you will excuse me, I must file reports of this incident. Good day.
Okay, that's cool. So, looks like Noveria has become quite a bit warmer now. Good to know. But we have the galaxy to explore, so let's go and do that. Rude! Stop closing the door on us.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
And here we go.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
And let's go. So the next thing that I need to do is hostile takeover. We did half of it, but we haven't finished it. So we have decent like Hades Gamma and Gemini Sigma. Han and then Gemini Sigma. Okay. Gemini Sigma it is. So where is it? Ah, there it is. There's Ming and there's Han. That's all the Chinese dynasties. Huh. So let's go to Han. Now that I have Rosenkopf materials license, I might have something interesting. In our shuttle merchant, shuttle bay merchant rather, Paragon. Paragon is a small, unremarkable rock world. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of calcium with deposits of aluminium. Paragon's low mass has left it tightly locked to the star Han. If there were any resources of value, mining stations could be established on the relatively temperate Twilight Band. Yep, those Twilight Bands are pretty nice. But there's no atmosphere. Short day length. Well, I guess depends on what you call a day length on a tightly locked planet. I'd imagine that it is always day, or night, or twilight, I guess. And it's very hot. Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans of Paragon revealed an unmanned station in geosynchronous orbit. Their salvage team found no evidence on the origins of the station, but they did find one of Matriarch Dilunaga's writings on board. Huh. Huh, so maybe there are some resources of value. And it's a geosynchronous orbit, so it's static, looking right downwards. Probably on the Twilight planet then. Huntingtoe. Huntingtoe is a Jovian-sized gas giant with a standard hydrogen-helium atmosphere. Traces of methane give the planet its distinct cobalt blue tint. Spectral analysis indicates its extensive ring system is mostly composed of ice crystals. Huntingtoe has an exceptionally powerful magnetic field, which creates strong radio interference throughout the inner system. Well, that also means that it's very good for drive discharge, so that's cool. And these are quite nice rings. Mavigon. Warning, level 1 cold hazard. Mavigon is a small rock and ice planet with a thin atmosphere of ammonia and methane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of tin with deposits of potassium. The planet has a rudimentary ammonia-based life, mainly concentrated around geothermal vents deep underground. Severe storm cycles are common. Due to limited visibility, navigation may be difficult. Ammonia-based life, you say? So the Volus might be quite interested in this world. But otherwise, it doesn't sound very interesting. Long orbital period, kind of smallish, but not too much. Long day length, good atmosphere, very cold, and low gravity, relatively speaking. Okay, so we know this, that we can land on. Farkrotho. A standard gas, hydrogen, helium gas giant. Gas Farkrotho is gas only distinguished by its gas moons. No. Several dozen of them have been sculpted into the likenesses of an arthropod alien race, not yet known to Council science. Radiometric dating suggests the moons were worked over 500,000 years ago. Really now? An arthropod alien race, not yet known to Council science. Well, this is something to keep in mind for later, once again. But yes, this is a standard gas giant indeed. Patatanlus. Patatanlus is a large rock world with an unusually thin atmosphere of hydrogen and carbon monoxide. The frigid world's crust contains extensive deposits of uranium and occasional loads of naturally occurring plutonium, with a total mass more than 4 times that of Earth. Patatanlus should have a significantly thicker atmosphere. This unusual feature has flagged as worthy of scientific investigation, but the need for expensive amounts of radiation shielding has deterred interest. Yeah, you don't say. Uranium and plutonium, so this planet is really radioactive. And... what? Significantly thicker atmosphere, and yet it has pretty much no atmosphere, although we can see some clouds. So this might be some sort of a mistake. Large radius, high gravity, of course. And quite cold. Light metal surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large deposit of beryllium. You'd think that they would find some radioactive materials instead, but I guess they have been already surveyed. And just out of curiosity, how far in are we? We have 10 out of 6 gases. Yes, you can find more than 100%. So that in case you actually miss one thing, it's not a huge deal. But let's go and land on this last planet. And take out the second crime lord. And that sounds stormy. That does look stormy. And it's a level 1 cold hazard. So first things first. Level 2 hazard, wow. So first things first. I want to re-equip my... Huh, suppose I have a Phoenix 5. Oh. Okay, I did have Phoenix 5 before. Okay, back to this, which will give me hazard protection. I think it's just 1 hazard protection, but that's fine. Yes, and I don't need to do anything else aside from debris and syndicate hideout. So let's go to debris first. This is a very weird height map, though. So it's large, large mountains, plus hills that go up and down. Certainly unusual. Also, this is flat enough to be some sort of a thresher nest. So I've got to be careful about that. How do I get there? This is going towards the edge of the map. Huh, this looks like a passage. Okay, fair enough. So where did we end up in? Okay. Went right there, so that's actually pretty smart. Once again, flat enough to be of concern. And I'm not seeing any deposits anywhere. But there certainly are some somewhere. Yeah, so it's like canyons or something. Very flat at the bottom, but very high mountains otherwise. And yes, I can see the debris or whatever. But I still have not seen a single ore deposit, and that's concerning. Oh, there it is. Crash probe. Oh, crashed into 2 pieces. Level 2 hazard, but yes, it doesn't go higher than a level 1 hazard because of Devlin Industries. Plutonium rounds, wow. 7 again. Incendiary explosive 6. Huh. Okay, that's cool. So I got this engine debris. So let's just go towards the Syndicate hideout. But it looks like it's on a mountain. That's a bit weird. If they have some defensive turrets, that might have us at a bit of a disadvantage, but then again, Mako is pretty powerful, so I'm sure we won't have any problems in any case. And I have to keep track of any ore deposits that I can find. Also, this is very dark. Huh. Oh wow, that's quite the sun. Looks like a blue giant. But this is far enough to be very cold. And yes, there are some turrets. I cannot see them though. How do I approach this? This looks like a huge mountain that I cannot climb. Oops. Oh. No. This looked like a way up at first, but it's not really. Neither is this, to be perfectly honest. Ooh. This is quite the fortress they have. I'm not seeing any way to get up there, aside from just climbing the mountain. And they have some turrets right off the bat there. Yeah, so I have to turn around and try and get around here, because this looks like the least steep slope. Yeah, from the other side. More like this. Oops. Let's try and climb this, but be very careful, because I'm sure there are turrets out there. That works. Careful. Alliance heavy turret. Okay, that worked. And no more turrets. That's cool. Now, where is the entrance? There it is. Get in, get in, get in. This is cold. And let's save. Also, put back helmets on. Yeah, I did give Liara the pistol. I didn't give Liara the pistol? I didn't have enough money to buy the pistol. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, now I have lots of Medgel. And there's going to be this crime syndicate here. Let's see what we can do about that. Medical kit, I don't need that right now. So this might be a bit tougher. Or it might be very easy, because we have all of this equipment. Okay, this is actually a closed-off space. That's nice. So I want to stay here. And that looks like a Krogan. That is a Krogan.
Locked and loaded.
No, you're not.
I will destroy you.
No, you won't. Come on. Stop. Whoa. That was quite the explosion there. And there's a Turian. How did you get there? Whoops. That was sabotage. Looks like. Oh well. That was pretty nice. Okay. There we go. What can I do with him? I can try throwing it.
I'm on it.
Wow. That was neural shock, I think.
Locked and loaded.
How about this? Okay, that's better.
Shutting them down.
Locked and loaded.
Oh, there's a crime boss. Okay, that gives me a bit of an opportunity to do this. And there we go. Liara, come on. You can get up.
I'm on it.
Ouch. Okay, Unity.
I'm ready. I've lost shields.
Ouch. I don't have barrier. That's a bit weird. Okay, shield boost.
I will destroy you.
And there we go.
I will destroy you.
No regen. Whoa. That is probably bad. Run away! Yep, that was bad. I healed. Crime boss. Okay, I need to warp.
I will destroy you.
Ouch. But no more crime boss. And the rest should be doable. And what? I am sabotaged again, looks like. No, not quite. So who is where? Oh. They're there, so how about this? Ah, I moved away. Thank you for running into me. Much appreciated. You can stop just shooting at the crates now. Okay, fine. Oh, shoot. Sniper. No, he's no longer a sniper. No, he's still a sniper. But what are you doing, Garrus? Please get rid of the sniper. Come on. Ah, seriously? He's right there. There we go. I have to do everything myself. Sheesh. And the last person is over there. Over there. Over there. Over on the other side. Over... oh. Second crime lord defeated. That's both of them. No doubt Helena Blake will be overjoyed to learn that these two scum are no longer a problem.
Area secure.
I'm sure. And medkits. Got back my Managel. So that's the last of them. We can save. And let's just find what goodies there are in this place, if any. Doesn't look like there's anything of value here. Oh, there's a pathway here, huh? That's how that other mercenary got in. I thought there wasn't any passage here at all.
On your order, Shepard.
And yes, this is mountable. Nice. Ion containment cell. Not something I want to have. Well, this looks like a computer, but it's not operable. And this doesn't seem like something I can take either. Okay, so there's no real treasure out in the field. So let's go inside. Last time we got something very nice from the crime syndicates. So let's see if we can get something equally nice now. Also, they have lots of drinks, apparently. Medical station. Certa Foundation armors, perhaps? Yep, heavy human Phoenix 6. And a Unity amp 6. Not that great, but whatever. Wetware kit. Solaris amp 6 and Gemini amp 6. And Striker 6, Striker 6. Let's see, Solaris amp 6. Gemini amp 6. Not quite as good. And yeah, not quite as good as Prodigy either. So I'm good with what I have. And there's nothing else here. Cannot take their drinks. So let's just go to the other side, and that will be everything here. But next time we will be going to the second system of this cluster. Technician kit. Blade of coating 6, huh? Oh, an Omnitool from the Armali Council, what? Garrus? Oh wow. That's a direct upgrade to what he had before. Perfect. And Liara can also equip one. Shepard cannot, but hey, whatever. Secure crate. Oh, and I'm low on space again. Sniper rifle, Striker 6 from Devlon. Liberator 6 from Devlon. Light armor human. Oh. Devlon. Better Devlon armor. Yes. Excellent. Ah. And it's another orange jumpsuit. Nice. Titan 4 is still better, but not on this planet. Medigel, Medigel. Nothing terribly good. Well, I guess the Omnitools were really nice, but otherwise, eh. So yes, that will be all for now. I'll go outside and ride around a bit to find the mining places. And afterwards we'll be going to another system. So see you all then. Later.